Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this beautiful sunset. Texas Hill Country. Here's my front yard. Ozzy. Ozzy. He's a dolce girl. A baby girl. A beautiful dolly right there. Oh, gorgeous. She's got Swabber on her shoulder. Yeah, baby girl. And there's Tux. Ooh, I'm excited because we have rain in the forecast. It's been, heat wave, triple digits here in Texas. And I was just getting home thinking about watering like I usually do, but I just saw in the forecast it's like 70% chance of rain. I think Austin's already got rain today. So yay! Excited about that. So I'll get to spend more time playing with these beasts, these dogs. Ooh, and the sun's going down. Look at that beautiful structure of Ozzy. I love his structure. See, he's got a nice straight top line. Very nice, long-legged, straight top line. His rear angulation, maybe not the best, but gosh, to my eye, I just love looking at him. Dolce is filling out pretty nicely as well. Dolce girl. Where's that baby girl? I got it. I got it. Sit. Good girl. Hey y'all, so I need to gear up on their training. I really need to put some more effort into their training. See, the thing is, I've had the luxury of having so much space, so much outdoor space for them to run, and they get a lot of their exercise, most of their exercise, just by running out here and sparring with each other. But I had admittedly have been a little bit I guess you could say not consistent with the reinforcement training. I mean, because mostly I don't have a problem with them. They mind me. They're obedient to me for the most part, but I'm saying all this because I'm about to have a puppy soon. I'm getting, hopefully getting that Dogo Argentino very soon. And I want to make sure that they're solid, that they're all solid on their training. Because what I don't want is to have to train the Dogo and then have to, and then have to do more training with the big dogs. I want to have them all on the same page. What I really want to work on is place command. That's something that I didn't really concentrate on when I was training them. So that's going to be next. And the other thing I'm really looking into, and y'all let me know what you think, if you have any experience with this, is the e-collar with a Dogo. A Dogo is extremely high prey drive and athletic. So last thing I would want, is to risk the Dogo, out in the front yard with me and chasing a rabbit, getting in someone's neighborhood, and it's a huge liability or something like that, So the e-collar is just kind of another It's just another, is a backup, you know, as a backup just in case something happens unexpectedly. It's not something that you can just put on a dog and think that it's going to work for you, but it's something that you have to, I mean, y'all know this already, but I'm just saying it more for myself, you know, is to have to introduce slowly and consistently so the dog understands what you're communicating with the e-collar. And so Dolce, my black female Corso right there, is and the Dogo are the two that I would potentially have an e-collar on occasionally. Ozzy has never really posed any problem for me. He's so obedient. And I've tested this in many situations, even when there was a deer running loose near the front yard and the two dogs, Tux and Dolce, ran after it. But Ozzy started to and then came right back to me when I called him. So here you go. This is their sparring session. And Tux playing referee, keeping score, calling foul play right there. It's a foul play. Out of bounds. He didn't like it. It's out of bounds. And Dolce there, she doesn't play fair. She's taking no prisoners. See, I wanted to show y'all, because I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but about the ear cropping, I wanted to show you how rough they play, and this is just play. Not to mention if there was an actual confrontation, like a fight. And I believe the Dogos are even definitely this rough, if not rougher. The Dogos are, I mean, pretty intense in play and in fight, like a pit bull. So I was trying to get a close-up to show you. Okay, that's enough, Tux. We understand foul play. I know. Out of bounds. I know. I get it. That's enough. I want to show you a close-up of how hard they actually bite each other and pull the skin when they're playing, just in play. Ozzy, when I'm petting him, like scratching under his chin, there's just nothing but scabs, and that's from just playing with Dolce. They actually draw blood when they play. You know, it's light abrasions, but and so the cropping of the ears is not just for looks, to make the dog look tough. It's a look that I personally prefer, but it actually has utility in that it protects the dog from getting an ear torn, even in playing, but mostly for if there's a potential fight. And I know a lot of y'all are gonna say, no, it's just purely selfish, it's just vanity. But I will pose one question for those and I respect everybody's opinion, of course. I'm not trying to push my opinion on anybody, but would like to pose an interesting question along those lines. Is if anybody has a son, or has family members or anything, knows of a male in the family, or knows of any male that has gotten circumcised as an infant, So I would ask the question: is how do you feel about cutting off an infant's foreskin? Is there much of a difference than cropping the ears? Taking into consideration that both are done under anesthesia, and actually for my CORSOs I get pain meds, and they heal very quickly. So all of that's done under anesthesia. So anyway, kind of a long-winded tangent, but that's my take on the ear cropping. It may seem cruel, and I respect everybody's opinion, but I would also submit that I think male infant circumcision, by the same rationale, could be viewed as cruel as well. Not that I view it that way, but I'm just posing an interesting take on that, and was curious what people think about that. I'm not sure what the utility of circumcision is. I am a physician, so I don't know any real benefit of circumcision personally. I mean, I'm sure there's literature out there that say, it's more hygienic, but there's just as many, I think, peer-reviewed publications that would say that it doesn't really pose that much of an advantage as compared to males that are not circumcised. I'm not a veterinarian, but I have heard and seen and read about the advantage of ear cropping, giving the dog the advantage of less ear infections, and most importantly, less risk of trauma to a floppy ear. And that's not necessarily, people say, well, how come you don't crop all dogs floppy ears like a lab? Well, labs are not, they don't play as rough as Corsos do, and you can just see just from my small little pack. In general, of course, there's exceptions to that, but in general, the Cane Corso breed plays extremely rough. Just by playing these two dogs here that are totally comfortable with each other, they draw blood when they play. Tootsie. So I've seen, you'll see reports of dog fights where the ear was not cropped and it was badly torn and injured. So anyway, I know I'm going to get a lot of negative comments from that, but I'm just, again, I want to emphasize I don't push my opinion on anybody, and I completely respect everybody's opinion on that subject. And let me know. I like good debates. I love a good debate, and that is just kind of how I framed my opinion on that subject. But looks like they're settling down now, and there's Ozzy. So anyway, hope y'all are having a good night, and we will talk at you guys later. I'm gonna take these dogs inside and get them some dinner. So say bye, guys. Say bye, Papa. Hello. Say bye, Papa. Bye, y'all.